ขอบคุณ
Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. Things already rolling.
Giuliano Belletti will undoubtedly have a very busy game here, Peter. He's good going in both directions and has a very impressive engine.
One of those who's become a cult hero for every club he's represented. Famously, of course, 3 years in Catalonia and 1 goal, the winner in a European final.
Yeah, well, who could forget that? But first and foremost, I see him as someone who always puts in an honest shift. He'll do everything his manager asks him to do.
And the shots!
Well, the keeper seemed to go into study mode then, and he's read it beautifully.
He's going to be disappointed with that. He's a sharp little... Vinicius Junior! And he was there to get a vital touch.
Vinicius Junior clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper. It might not be such a bad idea playing this short and into feet.
Yeah, they've got to find a way around this huge height disadvantage. Baggio running with the ball. Looking for the run. And this is Gullit. Gullit showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. It's a good foot in there. Oh, that's fabulous. And that is masterful defending. So, Jim, what has caught your eye in these early exchanges?
Well, both sides seem happy with the patience.
Oh, he's all alone. Oh, just real
chance.
Goal! And that really is so impressive.
Yeah, that's what the game is all about. Excitement and entertainment. What a lovely moment.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. Now it's Roberto Baggio. Always onto this, and he was quick to react. Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
And he's made sure that's not getting through. Oh, it just needed a better touch, and you could see his annoyance.
Yeah, very careless, and I leave it at that.
Threads one in. Cafu is one of the key ingredients in the team's attack. Kong and Hanoi very much in the ascendancy and with a goal to their name. Kaká, can he finish? Oh, good finish. Again in a trice, and they are soaring. A mere formality, nigh on a certainty. He is truly in the zone.
Well, he always had the measure of the keeper there. Such confidence and composure.
Kong and Hanoi are doing very nicely, thank you.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up. Something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
Now it's Eto'o. Time and again they are repelled. Kaká. Oh, we expected better, and so did he. Not the most accurate pass. Oh, Red, nice interception. Oh, no, that was never going to make it. Tries from a long way out. Comfortable claim for the keeper.
Well, talking about playing into your opponent's hands, that kind of thing is not going to get them back into this game.
Kagawa providing an outlet on that flank. Impressive jump. And it's there! A quite incredible spell. They are flying. He watched it all the way, and the finish was unerring.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball. Made a classic move and made it perfectly.
And it's Gullit. And he shoots! Guardiola. Kong and Hanoi looking forward to the break after some very good work in the first 45 minutes. Beckham has it in a wide position. Decent chance! And that's in! They're back within reach! That is so good, such sharp skills and such a delicious finish.
And how easy did he make that look? That is...
Big chance! It's a loose ball. And here's Kaka, hangs it, and another try! And a neat finish! Pomp, panache and passion. This, a man full of it all. Satisfyingly simple. There's almost a sense of beauty to this.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
And with that, the hat-trick is complete.
Well, he's been on a crusade, and his first goal seemed to just whet the appetite.
Kong and Hanoi, palpably stronger, better, superior. And here's Baggio. Knocks it out wide. Can he get it through? Beckham. Now it's Vinicius Junior. Looking for options for movement. And this is Roberto Baggio. He won't be happy with that one. Beckham. And for the first half, that is that.
I just think it's been a great performance, and they totally deserve to have this lead at half-time. I mean, just about anything they tried seemed to come off. It's incredible stuff.
Kong and Hanoi up by 3 after a terrific 45 minutes. Even in a game like this, you would think that should be enough. So we're straight back at it at the start of the second half. Vinicius Junior receives it in a good position here. Kagawa. And it's Seedorf. Cafu. Seedorf. And Bremer. This is a promising build-up.
Yeah, that works for me. The denial of movement, blunt and brusque.
Oh, good-looking ball. Guardiola. And it's Ronaldinho. Great ball if he can get there. Harrison promptly onto that, and that is that. No, that's been intercepted. Kagawa. Now it's Gullit. Bremer gets over and intercepts. Gullit.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
And it's Kagawa. Now that looks a decent ball. Roberto Carlos. And that is a little undercooked. Guardiola. Xavi. Knocks it into space. He's through here. And he's there to get it away. Saliba spots it and intercepts. Seedorf plays the game a step ahead of almost anyone. And this is Eto'o. Tries to shot a goal! He's got a goal! It could be a lifeline! 2 more needed!
Well, I think it's pretty obvious, Peter, that this emphasises the importance of having willing runners who want to go behind that defence. One good ball, and they're in.
Substitutions taking place.
So time for change, and this one has been on the cards for a little while. Madrid may be down, but not out just yet. And he's quick to return it, thinks about the shot. Now here's the delivery.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Spread it left. Now it's Figo. Figo will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Pinches it off him. Kaká. Now it's Roberto Baggio.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
Gullit looking in every way a marked man at the moment.
Yeah, and they've got to be careful, Peter, that they don't allow their attempt to snuff out the threat now to turn into indiscipline.
Now it's Gullit. Tchouaméni. It's a pretty loose pass. Seedorf. And here's Baggio. And it's made its way to him. Oh, it's come loose.
And he could have done himself a massive favour by just lifting his head up there. You know, it would have been a better picture of what was going on around him.
Kagawa. Cafu. Played out wide. Kaká. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. And it's played in.
Oh, how that cross missed everyone is an absolute mystery to me. It warranted a finishing touch.
Substitution on the field. Number 26, Kagawa. Number 9, Baggio. Number 22, Kaká. Number
The ball's
8,
gone astray.
Hausen.
And this is
Coming on the
Gullit.
field. Number 11, Rafinha. Number 10,
And claimed it back
Isco.
swiftly.
Number 18, Francesco Totti. Number
Silvestre.
19,
Now, can they get him away? Oh, that pass isn't the best. Aimed beyond the defence, and he's intervened well there. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Madrid clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
Great vision. That pass has been well intercepted. And the pass is intercepted. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Now it's Rafinha. And he's in on goal. Shot, surely! That has ended up in no man's land. Stood up well to him there.
2 added minutes has
Nicely
been
weighted
indicated.
ball. Schmeichel claims comfortably. Oh, nicely intercepted. Rafinha. It's a threatening ball. And Gullit! And he's stuck it away. And that for him is goal number 10. Another moment of magic, a real wow. And that's it. So many thanks to Jim Beglin. That's all we have time for. Good evening to you. So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable. Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. So we're up and running. Now, 2018 was, of course, the year that saw France become champions again, 20 years after their previous triumph, and this man's exploits played a huge part in that success, did they not, Jim?
Yeah, Antoine Griezmann was excellent throughout the tournament with his all-round forward play. It was no surprise that he was man of the match in that high-scoring final against the Croatians.
Yeah, first time since 2002 that the final hadn't gone into extra time. And indeed, the first time since 1966 that 6 goals were scored. What a game it was. Rodri cuts out the pass. And this is Roberto Baggio. Kaká simply refused to be outdone there. Pass somewhat off target. Pirlo. That's been cut out, well played. Totti. He's got away. Nicely weighted ball. And it's Totti. That has found him in acres of space.
Well, height could make all the difference on these set pieces.
Shot could be on. He's having a shot! He's delivered all right! Another moment of magic, a real wow moment.
Well, I think he was saying to his teammates, how dare you doubt me?
Buriram United finding themselves unexpectedly behind. Oh, good. And the shot! He's got a goal! They're level in a trice!
Well, if ever you want to see a lesson in responding to a deficit, that's it. Their heads didn't drop, and now their chins are up.
So smooth. A signature finish.
What about the pass, Peter? It was played so intelligently, and he picked out the perfect target.
Buriram United restore parity.
Such a big goal, Peter. Just when the opposition thought they could turn the screw, they're back to square one again. The manager will be absolutely delighted with such a response.
And he's picked it up out wide. Driven in. Keeper's dealt with that. Still very early doors, but it is a closely contested affair. Now it's Hullet. Can he get it through? That is a brilliant interception. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Neither of these two want to come off second best, and he's managed to get free. Griezmann gets into a good position. And a chance! Oh, it's fallen loose again! Buriram United leading now.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
Pirlo. Messi. He's picked his way through. In by... And a header! Firm header, just off target.
He did so well there, it's just a shame about the accuracy.
Rodri picks it up from the goal kick.
Kong and Hanoi really can't go chasing this game too soon. Any rash decisions now could see them lose it.
Now who's going to be first to this? Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Roberto Baggio. Engages and forces him off the ball. Now it's Mbappe. Gets a good foot in there. And it's Kaká. Now it's Mackay. He has found the way through. Can he get on the end of this? That is lovely. Decent chance! Well, that has changed the dynamic somewhat.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down. But they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
Great vision. Well read. Nice interception. Approaching half-time and still behind. Can they make something happen now? Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
Now it's Roberto Baggio. He's found a way through. Cross in. Rodri can get it clear. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And that has left him in a heap. Now, can they get him away?
Has been indicated.
He is through here. Well, here's a man adored by many, even deified by some. Now it's Roberto Baggio. Good ball, good take. He's looking wide. Chips it through. Defend. And the referee says that is that for the first half. So that's it for the first half, and everyone takes a well-earned rest.
Just a quick reminder today, please refrain from parking outside this stadium. Thank you very much for your cooperation.
So right back into the action.
Well, I think they have to be positive despite the scoreline. The one thing they don't want to do, Peter, is give away an early goal. But they can't afford to get too cagey either. So attack with real devilment, go for that goal and see if they can unsettle them.
Totti. Cafu. And this is Hullet. Beckenbauer gets over and intercepts. Messi threads one in. Now there's a fine ball. Chance for a shot! Just cruising! They are cruising! Up by 3. They have their boot on the... And that's it. And all that remains for me is to thank Jim Beglin. That's it from us tonight. A very good evening. Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now. Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up, and we'll be getting underway very soon. So straight into the action. Oh, shooting chance! It's there!
Well, they would have been looking at him to produce the goods, and that was very kind of him to oblige so early. Eto'o really played that return ball to perfection there, Peter. He knew the exchange was on and he put it on and played for his teammate. That was just gorgeous.
Luis Suarez.
So, a breakthrough already. And that was nowhere near his best. Bremer is offering some sort of an apology there.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
And he's found a way past. And he shoots! It's loose now, and they want to get it back. And this is... And he's following up! Denied by an instinctive save.
Well, it actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Seedorf. Silvestre. A mixture of good defending and indecisive passing. No progress. Kaka. Thuram. Gullit. And it's Totti. Totti will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. And here's Gullit. And it's Seedorf. Now, can they get him away? Baggio purring through. Roberto Baggio! And yes, it's there! They have done it! They have their equaliser!
Well, they were starting to look more and more threatening, Peter, so this comes as no surprise. The fans here are pretty fired up now.
So smooth. A signature finish.
It's the stuff you work on the training ground time and time again, and it came off.
We're looking at a different game now.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter. When you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing, the outcome should all come down to finishing.
And here's Gullit. That's very neat. Oh, good spread. Can he get on the end of this? Oh, good read.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Kaka tries to pass it through. Well, the finish certainly didn't match the build-up.
That's really well played. It's just the type of run you need. Off the shoulder of the last defender, stay onside.
Cafu is looking to influence the game from out wide. Still very early doors, but it is a closely contested affair. And here's Gullit. And it's Totti. Seedorf. Look at the space here. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped. They've got to make this nice and quick.
Kaka. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. Ah, such a clever touch. Thuram defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Cafu shows great strength. Eto'o had a really good go at breaking through, but ultimately he was just about kept out.
Well, he's not the type that's short on self-belief, so that could rub off on his teammates now.
And here's Baggio. He's shot it goal! Loose ball now, and oh, he's been caught on it here. It's a good-looking delivery.
Well played and well cleared.
And that's gone loose. Milan are looking to break at pace. And it's Kaka. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Rodri. Eto'o. Seedorf does really well to win the ball there. Silvestre. And it's Baggio. Half-time getting close now. Looking to pass their way up the pitch. And the shot! Superb goal!
The goal scorer after 42 minutes is number 9, Roberto Baggio! Roberto Baggio! Roberto Baggio!
Well, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. So we're up and running. Jim, which player is best equipped for this game? Well, deep chance! And he has kicked it out somehow.
Hullet really must be thinking what he has to do to score there. They've got a healthy number of very tall targets to pick out from this corner.
And now a sudden chance to counter. Nice looking ball, neatly clipped into space. Lovely ball and a real chance now. Totti. Seedorf. Now it's Hullet. That's an imaginative pass. Guardiola. Kilitshoy. Nicely weighted ball. Driven in. Goal! Manchester United! The first significant strike. So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. Kaká going face-to-face with his great rival. Silvestre. Marquinhos deals with that comfortably. Well, that looks a decent ball. Dembele. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
And this is Hullet. Oh, he's bustling through here. Well, that's pretty clear, it is a foul. Oh, no messing about, it is red. The player's body language here is a bit grim, it is not looking great at all. Well, he waited a little while, but it does seem that the referee was eventually convinced that that was a clear enough chance he denied.
Well, Peter, I don't think he even had time to blink. This is just a spontaneous reaction.
Substitutions taking place.
Baggio with a real chance here.
This is about as perfect a free kick position as you could wish for.
Totti! That's a fine save by Henderson. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Turns back here, probably the best option. Bremer. Now it's Totti. Now it's Roberto Baggio. Yamal given the lift of his goal. Goulet.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Cafu cuts out the pass. Howson. It's just beyond his reach. And it's Dembele. And he's being shifted off it. Goulet. It's a searching pass. And the ball is out of play. Totti. And it's Arda Güler. Good ball, good... He's having a shot! Seedorf. Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? He's chosen to go back. Now there's a fine ball. Kaka. Seedorf plays the game a step ahead of almost anyone. Tries to pass it through. He's picked his way through. Real chance! And that's a sharp finish. They have hauled themselves right back into it.
Well, they were starting to look more and more threatening, Peter, so this comes as no surprise. The fans here are pretty fired up now.
Perfect placement, the one place the keeper couldn't reach.
That's just a fabulous, fabulous finish. Anything that close...
Berbatov!
Berbatov really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Now it's Roberto Baggio, and he's managed to get free. Kaka has it in a wide position. Tchouameni gets it away. Kong and Hanoi have their second corner now. Keeper has taken decisive action. Silvestre. He's a sharp little ball here, and he whips it across. Out of play for a goal kick. Yamal. Schneider. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Looking for the run. And he can thump it away. Showing good feet. And this is Totti. And he's there to melt it away. Now, can they get him away? He can run onto that. Great chance! Goal! Manchester United! And they're back in front. The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element...
It's Baggio! Oh, that's close, and that will be the last of it. It's half-time. So we have here a genuinely competitive game with neither team truly in control. A single goal the difference at half-time.
Like to inform you that CCTV
Either side holding back here. It has been
safety.
quite a half, this.
Well, it's a lead that's by no means convincing. The manager can't go too easy on his players here. I think they need to re-establish that focus and try to lift the purpose again. They'll want a good start to the second half.
Well, that is the first half done, and we are ready for what follows in the second. So we're straight back at it at the start of the second half.
Kong and Hanoi really need to bring up their intensity and rhythm a notch or two, Peter. Just looked a step too slow on everything.
Now this could be a chance. Lopez. And into the grateful arms of the keeper. Totti. Cafu. And here's Lopez. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
Oh, that's brilliantly defended, though. It looked destined for a goal.
Now it's Lopez. Saliba kept his eye on it, and he's there. Well, that pass isn't the best. Can he get it through? Kaka. And it's Totti. Hullet needing to deal with defending that's more up close and personal.
Yeah, better communication and lots of contact seems to be the route to quietening him down now.
Silvestre receives it in a wide position, looking to play him in.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Referee has just said play on. And here's Hullet. And this is Roberto and a chance! It's loose and there's a race for the ball. Kong and Hanoi have their third corner. They've played it short. That's going across goal.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks. Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
They just need to sort out their end product, and quickly.
Now it's Yamal. That's an excellent interception. Kaka. And it's Baggio. It's Seedorf. That's beautifully weighted. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
He made it look a bit predictable.
And he's in on goal. And he's heaved it away. Now it's Dembele. It's a really well-measured ball. Chips it through. Taken back almost at once. Roberto Baggio. That has been cut short. Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Oh, super find. That is a great pick out. Cafu makes the interception. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
Totti proves too strong. And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside.
They may end up with some regret with this tactic, but you have to admire their commitment to goals.
Substitution on the field. Number 18.
The two coaches are signalling changes here, both at the same time.
Number 22, Kaká. Number 21, Hullet. Number 7, Seedorf. Coming on the field, number 11.
Oh, red, nice interception.
Rafinha. Number 15, Stojkovic.
Rafinha.
Number 6, Owen.
Great ball, and he's in here.
14, Pep Guardiola.
Balls. Oh,
Substitution.
Oh, off the bar. Valverde. Nicely shaped ball. Oh, that's clever. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Encourage the pass with an intelligent...
Oh, shooting chance! And there's a goal! And this is getting better and better. A mere formality, nigh on a certainty, he is truly in the zone.
Well, when you get in that position, it's all about composure. Panic can't come into it, and it didn't.
And in a trice, the substitute has scored already.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
Well, that has changed the dynamic somewhat.
Yeah, I can't think of a better time, Peter, to get that two-goal cushion. That, for me, should be decisive.
Now, who's going to be first to this? Nothing wrong with that tackle. Ball won cleanly. No unnecessary risks, and the game
There will
is
be one
petering
move
out
at a
here.
time.
Schneider. Now it's Kvaratskhelia, and it's Serginho. Oh, perfectly measured that. Oh. Can he finish? Relentless! Just relentless! And with that, it is pretty much. And that will be the final act. Kong and Hanoi suffer a humiliating defeat, and if that weren't painful enough, there's all the analysis and scrutiny to come. It was a... Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. We are just getting started. Oh, he's been caught on it here. That's a good block, but at the expense of a corner.
Well, height could make all the difference on these set pieces.
Chance! Oh, the ball's come loose here. And he's cleared it out of harm's way. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Looking for the run. Totti is wide and looking to get onto this. Menu. Too much pressure, and he's lost the ball. Seedorf. Gullit. Rijkaard. Menu. Šeško. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. And it's Seedorf. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. No way through. Threads one in, and it's made its way to him. He is decent chance! Goal! Loriol! The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
Oh, that's wonderful to see. The run was explosive, the finish exquisite.
Kong and Hanoi finding themselves unexpectedly behind. Now it's Roberto Baggio. He's on it. Kaká! It's a goal! That is remarkable! All square in a matter of moments.
Yeah, and analysis of the goal should take a back seat to the importance of a committed reaction. This is wonderful to watch.
And that is a goal worthy, and he shoots! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Stojkovic actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
It's their second corner of the game. He's rising! Saliba gets it clear. Kong and Hanoi are looking to go forward now. Played out wide. Kong and Hanoi have it back and can go again. Now it's Roberto Baggio. Cafu. Just about midway through the first half, and it has been an engaging watch. And here's Baggio. Nicely aimed pass. Now it's Ronaldinho.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
Silvestre is one whose deliveries we all know about. Now it's Roberto Baggio. Now it's Kaká. No, that's been intercepted. Hakimi. Šeško. Great defending, strong and determined. Now it's Roberto Baggio. Seedorf. Spread it left. Silvestre, just like so many of his contemporaries, is proving very good at driving forward. He's picked his way through. Kaká going face-to-face with his great rival. Tries a deft little ball. Can he finish? He's got a goal! And the comeback is complete. That was easy, almost too easy.
Again, that's terrific movement, Peter, and an even better pass. It's beautifully played.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
Well, they've done the hard part now, Peter. Can they cling on, or even better, can they get another?
He's had it taken off him. Lorient disappointing in the end there. They lack urgency. And it's Seedorf. Seedorf. Silvestre has it in a wide position. And that's the keeper's ball. Totti gets flagged offside. And this is Roberto Baggio. Succumbs to the pressure. Half-time coming up, and little doubt as to which of the two sides is the happier. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Totti. Totti. Roberto Baggio. And Adams. Roberto goes for a shot! And he hits the net. Again, in a trice, and they are soaring. We knew what was coming, and he has outfoxed the keeper again.
Oh, that's excellent composure, because the keeper put as much pressure on as he could by not committing sooner.
Kong and Hanoi go up by 2 and are looking good.
You can certainly sense a real change of mood here. Now the crowd are demanding that they just finish this off.
Big chance! Stojkovic! That's wonderful! A finish of true class! And deep into first half stoppage time, a timely strike. And that really is so impressive. A shift in momentum back. And that is the end of the first half. No, well, the pickings certainly have been rich in this first half.
Well, I can tell you it's been a wonderful watch, Peter. I'm not complaining. The goals just seem to keep on coming. It clearly means that defending hasn't been at its best, but you know what I'm like when it comes to defending.
So everyone needs a breather here. 5 goals we've seen already. It is good, very good. It's 3-2. And if you have just joined us, well, we've just begun the second period here. Oh, nicely intercepted. Silvestre. Wriggles his way through. Oh, that's fabulous. Silvestre has the space to scheme. Backward it goes. That's very neat. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Oh, just a keeper now. Now that is commitment to the cause. Corner number 3 coming up. And a header! And he's there to belt it away. Cross from Hakimi. And the keeper gets his hands on it.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
Rijkaard. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Seedorf. And it's Kaka. Seedorf can see things others simply cannot. Great work on the overlap. Silvestre picks it up out wide. Terrific effort! Oh, not this time, but a lot of applause for the thought.
That definitely had the element of surprise to it. Clearly came in when no one was expecting it, and it was drilled.
And it's Kaka. Kaka will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Totti. Now it's Roberto Baggio. Great vision. Marquez deals with that comfortably. Ronaldinho. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Silvestre. Now that looks a decent ball. Aims beyond the defence. Adams. Well seen. Saw that coming.
That's great positioning. So good.
He's having a shot! Silvestre going vertical. Lorient do have a chance to counter here. And there's green grass ahead of him. He's got away. The referee has given a corner. Lorient get their 4th corner. And he was alert to it. Silvestre gets it away. Thinks about the shot. He's had a shot! And he's quick to get rid. And the shot! Oh, special! That is a special goal! A finish right from the top draw! They've done it again! It is incredible!
Wow, this is so good. I mean, seriously good. They're putting on quite a show here for us.
Unstoppable. Just how do they contain him?
Such a well-worked finish. It looked like he was going to be shut down, but he thrives in situations like that.
Oh, what a game we have on our hands here.
Well, I'd happily watch this every week, Peter. This is exactly what you want from a big game. Well, there's no doubt that they want to win this, Peter. They'll have to maintain the energy and dynamism until the very end of.
And it's Totti. Oh, that's sweet, almost telepathic. Out towards the flank. Now, can they get him away? It's a promising position. Well, it's a look of bewilderment. His touch deserted him at the key moment.
Well, I think that might well put him off watching tonight's highlights.
Changement pour Lorient. Le numéro 6.
So changes afoot here, and from both
Le numéro
sides.
37. À leur place, le numéro 16. Le numéro...
Still anyone's game this. One moment can decide it.
It's a very open game and an exciting watch. There are no signs of nerves or caginess from either team. This pitch is go-for-it territory right now.
Just 5 minutes remaining now. Kong and Hanoi really will have to throw everything at this now. Eto'o, Gullit. Gullit is flagged offside.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
Now it's Eto'o. Can he get on the end of this? Adams, it's a pretty loose pass. Rafinha,
Temps additionnel.
this looks promising. Shoots! That's going to go a long way. Marquez. Oh, what has happened here? And Gullit! Oh, wow, that's crazy! So is that it? Is this the moment they stole it? A horrible blip, a moment they could well have done without.
I think the defence really need to wake up here, Peter. They really shouldn't be getting caught out like that.
Kong and Hanoi now on the verge of victory. And there goes the final whistle. They are pumped. Boy, they're pumped. A tough win earned through the power of will. And this place is bouncing. Gullit voted man of the match, and deservedly so. Kong and Hanoi have done it. They're people without a fingernail left between them after what they have just witnessed.
Kong and Hanoi really wanted this.
Well, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie.
Hello,
The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. So straight into the action. Jim, you've played in games of this nature. Who can make the difference?
Well, Peter, this guy, Jamal Musiala, is one of the most talked about attacking talents. He can play centrally or he can play any of the wide positions. He's got the ability to turn quickly, got real pace in his game to engage defenders and go past them. And he just has this knack of using those assets to create space for himself in that final third.
He would be the obvious choice, wouldn't he? He certainly has all the right qualities. Cruyff tries to play it through. Roberto Baggio. And it's Kaká. Kaká. Oh, look at... Tries a shot! Oh, it's come off the upright. Now, can they get him away? Now this... And the finish! He is desperate to get on the score sheet, but not this time.
Well, the breakthrough hasn't come yet, Peter, but you do feel they're upping the ante here. They'll get the reward if they can stick at this. Size really matters, and it's time to make it matter now.
And that should get the job done. Milan are looking to go forward now. Oh, that's a key interception. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. Kagawa will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Kyle Walker. So it is still 0-0. Van de Ven. Milan are very well equipped down the flanks. It is a tried and tested formula.
Well, Peter, that can cause real problems if they're allowed to run riot in those positions, whether through direct running or from deliveries towards the box. It can work.
Kaká. Roberto Baggio. Passing is crisp and sharp. Oh, what a ball! Chance for a shot!
Yeah, to see it unfold as succinctly as that, it looks telepathic.
So we have the first goal.
Well, that gives them the privilege to control the tempo of the game. It's up to them to manage it from here now.
Now it's Ronaldinho. Now there's a big chance! It's a goal! That is remarkable! All square in a matter of moments.
Yeah, since going a goal down, they've dug in to produce a really fine spell, which for me deserved that equaliser.
And he stuck it away as if laser guided.
That's expertly finished, and he's done that so often.
Milan restore parity.
Well, they just couldn't have responded any better, Peter.
Can he finish? They've got to be quick to recover this. Look at the space here. That's very neat. And it's Seedorf. And he's well positioned here. Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Well, he's hit it long, but astray. Kyle Walker. Kaká can so cleverly bypass the press. Now it's Hullet. Kagawa. And he's had it nicked away. Quickly taken. Kaká. Kaká showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Now it's Vinicius Junior. Distributed tidily. That's tidy. Oh, this is a great... He's had a shot! It's loose now and they want to get it back. Oh, that's another chance! Goal! Milan! And the comeback is complete! Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
That has been drummed into him from such an early age, Peter. It almost came as second nature. He susses the keeper, couldn't hold on to it, and he's there in a flash.
Milan leading now.
Well, they've done the hard part now, Peter. Can they cling?
Kagawa! Just not quite happening for him just now. Kyle Walker. Ball is over the line. Grealish. And here's Baggio. Kagawa. Now it's Hullet. Great ball, and he's in here. Well, now it's a race for the ball.
2 added minutes.
He won't be happy with that one. And it's Kagawa. That's a good ball. Oh, lovely feed. He is such a good mover. That's a lovely, neat pass. And the referee has blown for half-time. Well, the scoreline at half-time, a fair reflection of things overall, you'd have to say that. There was certainly no lack of effort or endeavour in the first half. So we reached the halfway point.
I've been left almost breathless here, Peter. This is frantic stuff. 45 minutes just seem to fly by. Here's hoping both teams can maintain this level.
So that's it for the first half, and everyone takes a well-earned rest. And we are back on the way.
Kong and Hanoi can really do with some bigger names standing up here. At times they didn't even look as if they knew what they were doing.
Shot could be on. That's an imaginative pass. Van der Ven did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Kaká. Lovely pass, but he's having a shot! And that's a tiny finish. What remarkable powers of recovery.
Oh, what a fabulous game this is. It just keeps getting better and better.
They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
Welcome to the reality of modern football, Peter. You get pressed from the front and you have no time on the ball whatsoever. You can't afford to switch off for a moment.
Quite a game this, all square again.
This is exactly the kind of contest you'd expect when you have so much class.
Shot a goal! Ronaldinho looking sharp there.
I think there were a few doubts for a split second, Peter, as to whether he was offside. I think he really got away with one there.
Silvestre being given no time to dwell on the ball here.
Yeah, and what they've got to realise, Peter, is that they won't get away with excessive force for long, so they're running a fine line now.
Kaká couldn't quite force his way through this time, but boy, he had a go at it.
Well, I think it's good he took the opportunity to run at that back line. I'm sure it won't deter him.
And it's been shapes to shoot! Cruyff. Saliba calmly anticipates. Seedorf. Now it's Vinicius Junior. He's found space here. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
That has been slung wide. And it's Kaká. Oh, well played, well played. Walker can clear it away. Delicate ball, and it needs to be. And into the grateful arms of the keeper. Over to the right flank. Oh, good read. Kaka quietly revving up. And they're quick to get it back. Kaka. And that pass just didn't quite work. Kyle Walker. Vinicius Junior, who does have an assist to his name. Seedorf does really well to win the ball there.
Substitution on the field, number 26.
Almost 75 minutes on the clock now.
Kaká.
Very nicely done.
Seedorf. Number
Don't you just
21.
love the level of intensity here? Neither is prepared to back down, and to be honest, that's how it should be.
Rafinha. Number 20, Deco. Number 40.
Now it's Eto'o.
Number 10.
Ronaldinho.
Substitutions
Now it's
taking
Vinicius
place.
Junior. Not the most convincing of passes. And he is deftly away. Del Piero. And Del Piero! Another one of football's and how moments.
Oh, unlucky. There's the urgency they need, and it nearly brought them a goal.
Walker. And this is Neymar. That is a brilliant interception. And now they can spring out of defence. And here's Baggio. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. And this is Roberto Baggio. Nicely shaped ball. Floated through. Howson kept his eye on it, and he's there. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
So no flag here. And oh, what has happened here? Chance! That was mighty close. No, that's been intercepted. And it's Deco. Now it's Roberto Baggio. Played out wide.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Neymar. Del Piero. And that will be it. Decent game of football, that. Intense, intriguing. And both sides, as it turns out, unable to be separated. So, Jim, how do you reflect on... Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now. Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. We are just getting started.
I'll be accused of bias here, but I can't overlook the great professional that is Javier Zanetti.
How's that bias, Jim? He just has the lot. He has such class, doesn't he?
That's it, an oozer of class and an example to all aspiring footballers.
Kaka. And it's Gullit. Tries to pass it through. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Marquinhos. Pass somewhat off target. Zanetti. And it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Cafu. Played towards the other side.
Good switch, that.
Serginho. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. And it's Marquinhos. Lovely passing, lovely movement as well. And that is expertly dealt with. Well, the runner's been sold a little... Tries a shot! And a terrific save from the keeper.
Dani Olmo actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Hong Kong with the corner, there first. Cleared without hesitation. Neither of these two want to come off second best. So, Jim, what have you made of what we've seen so far?
Well, both sides seem happy with the patient approach for now, still trying to have a good look at one another.
Seedorf can see things others simply cannot. Has a look and plays it forward. Kong and Hanoi are still to register a shot on target. As a matter of fact, a shot of any type. Kaka. And that is a little undercooked. That's going wide left. Marquinhos. And it's Baggio. Seedorf. And here's Kaka. Played out to the left flank. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Silvestre. Serginho. And Zanetti. Now he's got space here. No way through. Seedorf. "30 minutes gone. And he's forced to go back. Bremer. Looking to pass their way up the pitch. And it's Baggio. Bremer. And it's Baggio. And he is dashing away. Roberto Baggio! It's him! That really is quite fabulous. All his own doing.
Well, from the moment he got involved, he looked as if he'd go all the way. Terrific.
Kong and Hanoi have penetrated for the first time.
Look, he's the one everyone expects to put the ball in the net. That's what he's paid to do.
Silvestre.
Kong and Hanoi really should be happy to let this half run out now and go again second.
That's really well manoeuvred. And it's Kaka. Oh, he's having a go! He's beaten the keeper, but hit the post. Marquinhos. Half-time getting close now. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. And the score is 1-0. Played out wide. And he was alert to it. Kagawa, the specialist in tearing teams apart. Now it's Gullit. Zanetti. Dani Olmo. Zanetti. Oh, well played. Kaká.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Roberto Baggio, looking understandably energised after his goal. Can he get on the end of this? That's the end of the first 45. A very combative, competitive half with just the one decisive moment. It's been compelling stuff. Kong and Hanoi leading by 1 at the break.
Please watch the screen for train
I thought that was a decent 45 minutes of football. Plenty of signs that both managers can take a lot of encouragement from. I would say the mood is neither overly negative nor positive. You still have to approach this like it's 0-0.
Kong and Hanoi can be fairly satisfied then. It's so far so good for them, and it's 1-0 at the break.
Substitution in progress.
Down to business again.
Kong and Hanoi definitely want to carry on in a similar manner, although I would exercise some caution, Peter. You wouldn't want to leave yourself open in the early minutes trying to kill this off.
Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Silvestre. Cafu. Oh, that's a great run he's made from deep. Now, can they get him away? Chance to deliver.
Hong Kong clearly are trying to mix things up here, keeping their opponents guessing.
That's an imaginative, impressive jump. He will be livid with himself. It's a good foot in there. Kagawa. Kagawa has been caught there, it's a foul. Kaká. Oh, that's neat. He's having a hit! It's loose now and they want to get it back. He'll try to keep this alive. Gullit is fouled. Well, that looks like a final warning, still no card. Baggio looking to play it into the box.
Yeah, plenty of jostling in that box, they just need a good delivery.
Cross from Cafu.
All he needs to do is to place this between the goalposts and basically let them attack it.
That has earned a reprieve for the time being. While facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. And now they can spring out of defence. Seedorf. Almost an hour gone. And it's Kagawa. Nicely spread. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
There's a lot of football still to be played, Peter, so ideally they need to maintain an attacking endeavour.
And that's going to be a booking. It looks like he's picked up a bit of a knock from that challenge. And here's Gullit. And he's had it nicked away.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Howson promptly onto that, and that is that. Not the most convincing of passes. Bremer. Now it's Gullit. Kagawa, looking to play him in. Havertz. Cafu. Now it's Dani Olmo.
That was lovely, that.
Looking for options for movement. And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside.
Hong Kong really are going about things in the right fashion, Peter. It's great to see.
They're coming again and again.
I think they just have to keep forcing the issue and they'll get clinical.
Dani Olmo. Dani Olmo going face-to-face with his great rival. Corner number 2 then. Chance! Well taken goal. And with the match slipping away, they have hauled themselves off the canvas. That was fabulous. The most adept of touches, the smoothest of finishes.
Yeah, the right touch in moments like that is key to what follows. All very neat and tidy.
We're looking at a different game now.
This is exactly the kind of
Chance, surely! He's got a goal! And again they hit the front. Pressure, what pressure? He feels none of it.
Yeah, he won the jostle, and it was a very good finish, and I think he'll go away feeling pretty good about that one.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
It's so often the case with goal scorers, little influence, and all of a sudden, bang.
Just eases him off the ball. Kagawa. Kagawa will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Howson goes sliding in.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
And this is Hullet. Kagawa. Great vision. Might be dangerous. And the shot! Dani Olmo. And it's Kagawa. Oh, it's come loose. Plenty of appeals, but the referee is not interested. Some excellent tackling here, and that one a perfect example. Kaká. Not too much more here than seeing out time, and time is very nearly seen out. Skillfully cut out, he is so at ease on the ball.
Well, it's probably safe to say now, Peter, that it's going to be all about game management from here.
And this is Ronaldo. Cafu in acres of space out wide. Saliba is there, and he can get that clear. And he can clear it away. Well, they've got it back in a hurry.
Look, there has to be more urgency here. The ball has to get to the other end much faster.
And we're done. Kong and Hanoi pull through, sometimes by hook, sometimes by crook, but that needn't matter. They have the win, and that's what they needed. Roberto Baggio, voted man of the match and deserved. Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. If you have just joined, you have just missed the kickoff. Well, there is the steely focus of the man many would readily vote as the world's greatest. It was January 2018 that Virgil van Dijk first wore the famous red shirt. So I wonder, Jim, does he still rank as number one?
I would say so, Peter. In fact, the title-winning season of 2024-2025 was statistically one of his better seasons, having been one of the club's most consistent performers. Only missed one league game. This at a time when you think age and injuries are going to start slowing him down.
And that consistency is, amongst many other things, what makes him the man he is.
Absolutely.
They're urging him to shoot. That's a sharp pass. Van Dijk did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Well seen, saw that coming. He read chance, surely! It's run loose. Oh, he's been caught on it here. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Howson calmly anticipates. Now he's off and running. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
Plays a sharp little ball here. He has found the way through. That looks a good cross. And he's taking no chances there. And that has left him in a heap. Totti is fouled. It's a pretty loose pass. Vieira promptly onto that, and that is that. No, he's just misjudged that one. That has not gone well. No, that's been intercepted. Neither side yet able to find the net. Now that looks a decent ball. Totti always looking for that half a chance. He's found the way through.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
That'll be a throw. Cafu. Oh, sweet feet. Now it's Totti. Thinks about the shot. Shapes to shoot! And it's a goal! And that takes him up to 30. He made it happen. Squeezed through with sheer will and considerable accuracy.
Well, I'm sat here, Peter, thinking that the keeper might have done a little better then. Maybe his positioning wasn't great, but then again, I don't think he had a wonderful view of it.
Kong and Hanoi are in front now, the game's only goal.
Well, I guess this ought to make things interesting, Peter. No doubt the opposition will now be forced to play a more open and riskier game.
Silvestre. And the shot's on here. And the shot! And again! He's got a goal! They are purring, truly purring. Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Well, you might think I'm being a bit harsh, Peter, but I just can't help the feeling that the keeper should have done a better job. Full stop.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
Well, the referee has made it pretty clear now that this is his last chance.
I don't think you need to be an expert lip reader to know what's being said here.
Crossed into the... Oh, good! Off the post! Firm header, just off target.
He did so well there, it's just a shame about the accuracy.
The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. That has been cut short.
They've been denied a chance to develop any rhythm in the passing department.
Coming up to half-time, leading, and things are looking pretty good. Bale. Hangs in a cross. And he's managed to get rid. He'll try from distance. He's got away with one there. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Tries the cross. Goes for a shot! Oh, and they really should have been made to pay. Vieira spreads it out wide. Oh, the chip pass hasn't quite come off. That's a delicate pass. Big chance! It's in! On the cusp of half-time, he delivers with perfect timing. That is so good, such sharp skills, and such a delicious finish.
It's beautiful poise. I mean, most players in that position, I think, would probably fluff that, but not this fella.
Has been indicated.
Chance for a shot! That's a lovely, neat pass. And here's the chance to counter. Now it's Messi. Bremer does really... That's it, 45 minutes up. Well, the scoreline at half-time, a fair reflection of things overall, you'd have to say that. There was certainly no lack of effort or endeavour in the first half.
And just quick reminder,
Oh, well, the pickings certainly have been rich in this first half.
Yeah, they're ahead, Peter, but they can't afford to get too complacent. They need to go with the same intensity and tempo they showed in getting both the goals. Try to get another now and establish that two-goal cushion early in the second half.
Kong and Hanoi are leading 2-1, but things are very much in the balance here. So right back into the action. Kaká. Now it's Roberto Baggio. Vieira has given away a free kick. Well, he's hit it long, but astray. Well read, nice interception. Now it's Pedro Neto, and this is Messi. He's found a way through. Messi! Well, the finish certainly didn't match the build-up.
Oh, it's very good running that. You're always going to have chances with that kind of movement.
Kaká can so cleverly bypass the press. And this is Hullet. Cristiano Ronaldo. Ronaldo is alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Bale. Totti. Nesta cuts it out. And the pass is intercepted. Silvestre. That's destined for the flank. He's picked his way through. Oh, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. Driven in. And he gets rid in a hurry. It'll be a throw-in. Cafu. And it's Seedorf. Oh, it's a great ball here. And here's Hullet. Kong and Hanoi have themselves a corner, I think. Yes, they do.
Well, height could make all the difference on these set pieces.
And now a sudden chance to counter.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Seedorf. And here's Kaká. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Oh, that's fabulous. He leaps for it. Firm header, just off target.
And he did so well to get himself there. What a good effort.
So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as they can and get in the right position to do that collectively.
No messing about, just bludgeoned away. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be.
Substitution on the field, number 18, Francesco Totti. Coming on the field.
And he's managed to get free. The ball goes in.
That's
the keeper's ball.
That's exactly what they need to keep doing. Carry on plugging away, and eventually you might just get that little break.
This is a really front-footed approach.
A lucky break would certainly help their cause now.
Alexander-Arnold is looking to influence the game from out wide. Kong and Hanoi still have the cards to affect this game. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. That ball looks a good one. He is through here. Van Dijk did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. That's a look and place it forward. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Silvestre gets across to intercept that. Spread it left. Space for him to turn and look. He's got away.
They may end up with some regret with this tactic, but you have to admire their commitment to goals.
Nothing wrong with that tackle. Ball won cleanly. Oh, they could be caught out here. And this is Neymar. And it's Neymar. Chance! So close to drawing level.
Well, I think that look says it all, Peter. Brilliant save from the keeper. He read the situation superbly.
Substitution on the field. Number 22.
So changes afoot here, and from both sides.
Number 9, Baggio.
Rafinha clears it away.
Seedorf.
Volta Redonda really can only do one thing now, Peter. Get the ball up front, make sure it sticks, and sustain some pressure.
Rafinha. Number 10, Eto'o.
It's gone out for a throw-in.
Pep Guardiola. Number 13, Franz Beckenbauer. Substitutions taking place.
Silvestre. Can he latch on to this? Eto'o. He's shifting through the gears here.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
That's the throw. And it's played in.
There will be 3 minutes at a time.
Eto'o! That was probably asking just too much.
Yeah, it didn't come off, but still very good quick thinking on his part.
Kong and Hanoi have their second corner now. They've played it short. Kagawa. And this is Hullet. Oh, well played. He needed to get that right.
Really well played. He read that perfectly.
So, third corner of the game. Goes down, but nothing given. And that is as far as it goes. Well, that was good. A terrific advertisement for attacking football. Both sides glad to trade blows, to set out always only to win. And it came down to one decisive moment.
Please report to the staff
The
room
end of the
immediately.
game. Reflections? Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now. Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. So things are underway. Fabio Cannavaro, Jim. Some people credit him with making defending fashionable again.
I didn't know it had gone out of fashion, Peter, but yeah, his exploits certainly led to the guys at the back getting a bit more credit.
And he shoots! There it is! The ideal start!
That's the purpose and intensity they showed from the first moment. They really did fly out of the blocks here.
Everyone waited for the cross, but he had other ideas.
Well, all I can say is that he did very well to squeeze it in near post. He didn't have much to aim at.
Kong and Hanoi finding themselves unexpectedly behind. Roberto Baggio! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that. All he needs to do is to place this between the goalposts.
Oh, good climb! He will be livid with himself. Bremer kept his eye on it, and he's there. Can he get it through? Oh, well measured. Oh, that's nice. And that's gone route one. Beckenbauer, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Rijkaard did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Oh, cracking ball. And pull it! And yes, it's there! That is remarkable! All square in a matter of moments.
Well, going behind has simply triggered a collective determination to hit back, and they merit nothing less.
He's in, must be!
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Intercepts the throw, that's well read. First quarter of an hour gone. Bale just loves to go forward whenever he can.
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
He is through here. Oh, good spread. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Where it came from. Still very early doors, but it is a closely contested affair. Now it's Roberto Baggio. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Picked out Griezmann! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Kong and Hanoi have the chance to go the other way. Good defending, albeit from an unexpected source.
He's dealt with that very well, Peter. It's a real show of discipline.
Silvestre. Seedorf. Now it's Kaká.
This is the time you need that pace.
And he's straight offside. Half an hour played now. And this is Griezmann. Kaká.
El Paso Locomotive definitely have the look of a team that likes to counter-attack, Peter.
Yeah, that is clear. Just look at how they line up.
Well, in other words, they don't mind being patient.
Seedorf. Now it's Gullit. And it's Kaká. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Van der Vaart. You have to say that was an exemplary tackle. Stopped him dead in his tracks. He's shifting through the gears here. Now, can they get him away? Now then, the ball's come loose. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Kagawa. Silvestre. Now it's Roberto Baggio. Great defending, strong and determined. Saliba cuts it out. Kaká. This is a promising build-up. Cafu. And it's Kagawa. He's got away. Now Kaká. Oh, shooting chance! Now, who's going to be first to this? Referee's given a throw. And it's been given away. Decent chance! And it's come back out to him. What a wonderful goal! And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Well, you might think I'm being a bit harsh, Peter, but I just can't help the feeling that the keeper should have done a better job. Full stop.
Kong and Hanoi leading now.
It's so often the case with goal scorers, little influence, and all of a sudden, bang.
Quick look at his watch, and the referee whistles for half-time. Kong and Hanoi have done it in good style. Forced to come from behind, they find themselves in front at half-time, which is, for them, more or less ideal. And we are up to the break.
I've been left almost breathless here, Peter. This is frantic stuff. 45 minutes just seem to fly by. Here's hoping both teams can maintain this level.
Kong and Hanoi are leading, but it is still delicately poised. It's 2-1. The second half is up and running. Threads one in. Well, they've got it again. Griezmann. Can he get on the end of this? And the counter is on. And he's managed to get free. And the shot! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? And here's Mbappe. Well read. And the danger is averted. Now it's Gullit. Now it's Roberto Baggio. That's been slipped through. Oh, that's fabulous. He's found... Can he finish? That was superb goalkeeping.
Gullit clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
It's their second corner of the game. And now they can spring out of defence. Looking to play him in.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Quick look, then plays it in. Oh, that's a fine interception. He won't be happy with that one. Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside. He's a sharp little ball here. He has found the way through. Now who's going to be first to this? Some excellent tackling here, and that one a perfect example. Now it's Roberto Baggio. That has not gone well. Kaká tries to pass it through. He's found the way through. It's a good foot in there. Van der Vaart. Gullit. Looking for a runner. No, not quite on the same wavelength. And it's Kagawa. And here's Gullit. Rijkaard did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Mbappe. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Looking for options for movement. Can he finish? Oh, good finish. They've done it again. It is incredible.
Oh, what a fabulous game this is. It just keeps getting better and better.
The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
El Paso Locomotive are such an adept counter-attacking team. They produced something out of nothing there. A few seconds was all it took for them to convert a defensive situation into a goal, and it's very impressive.
Quite a game this, all square again.
Well, I'd happily watch this every week, Peter. This is exactly what you want from a big game.
Chance here to counter. Now it's Roberto Baggio. Van der Vaart. And it's been played through. Tries a shot! And no, he couldn't find the finish.
Villa has delivered a really costly miss. It could have been their last chance to win it.
Rijkaard picks it up from the goal kick. Griezmann going face-to-face with his great rival.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure. Don't you just love the level of intensity here? Neither is prepared to back down, and to be honest, that's how it should be.
Now it's Gullit. And this is Griezmann. And Gullit! It's loose. Oh, what has happened here? That's going to go a long way. A game with so much to recommend it. Fabulous contest, but still no clear winner.
It's a very open game and an exciting watch. There are no signs of nerves or caginess from either team. This pitch is go-for-it territory right now.
Well, they could break here. Over to the right flank.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
And it's Kaká. He's had a shot! Oh, that could be pivotal! Oh, that has got to be it! This has to be it! The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
Oh, that's wonderful to see. The run was explosive, the finish exquisite.
And that's it. My thanks to Jim. We both wish you a very good evening.